Okay, so I am basically fresh off of watching Power Rangers Cosmic Fury, which, by the way, I woke up at 3 a.m. to watch. Don't tell my dad or mom. But anyway, so I'm here to talk about it, which I'm gonna say first. I'm also fresh off of bawling in tears because of how it ended. But anyway, also spoiler warning ahead because I am going to talk about stuff that happens in the show. So if you haven't seen it, go ahead and check it out on Netflix and then come back to this video because viewership and stuff like that. But anyway, I'll see you guys after this quick little intro. Okay, so this is the first video I've done in a while actually that I haven't had a script for, which is kind of weird. But also at the same time it feels nice. You know, I can just say my thoughts as they come into my head. So let's start off with the beginning episode. I forget completely what it's called. So we get a bunch of surprises at the beginning. We get a planet called Zordnia. Obviously for Zordon and or Zords. Which the Morphin Masters and the Rangers are fighting against Zed's forces, as well as Billy, the Mighty Morphin Blue Ranger, and Mick are actually on that planet as well. Which actually, Mick gets his powers back at the end, or not at the end, but in that episode. So, yeah, remember that little, one episode thing that happened in Ninja Steel? Yeah, he gets those back, so I guess that's cool. Yeah, so a lot of things happen. Straight off the bat, the Morphin Masters get captured. I don't know how that worked. They're supposed to be the most powerful beings, and this little cannon, bang, captured. And then basically the Red Morphin Master gives Javi his staff, and then they use that to stick it in something like the Altar of Zordnia, I think it's called. I watched this at 3 a.m. I was dead tired. I can't really remember much about episode 1 or 2. But anyway, so Javi sticks the staff in the altar, unlocks new Zords, but rips off his arm. Yeah, they did that in Power Rangers. In Power Rangers, of all things. Think about that. But while you think about that, let's also talk about some more stuff. So they unlock new Zords, which is the Q Ranger Zords, which you can see behind me. If I can point right there, is the not really main Megazord. The Zord system is weird. Really, only Amelia and Zato have a main Zord, and sometimes they won't even be piloting that Zord. But they'll pilot most of the times. But excuse me. But all the other Rangers, they just kind of pilot whatever Zords are convenient for the footage they're using. And then, interestingly enough, Mick gets to pilot a Zord. And also, I totally forgot to mention, Ollie turned evil at the start, which I predicted. I don't think I told you guys, but I predicted. I swear I did. Anyway, so they get new Zords. They fight off Zed's forces, I think, and then they run back to Earth, and they regroup, and it turns out that Izzy is leaving for college, so, yeah, Fern and Izzy have a talk, and then, so Izzy has to go back to the base because they have news, but then later, when they do, guys, I'm lost. This is 3 I haven't gotten sleep. It's 7 o'clock in the morning. I've been up for 4 hours already. I'm gonna try to do this though. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so they went back to base, and Zed's forces have arrived at Earth, and basically they're going to try to cure Ollie by using the Morphin Grid energy from his statue, which, if you remember from season 1, if their statues are destroyed, they lose their powers. So, basically, Fern ends up going to Dinohenge to go see if Izzy is there, and Izzy sees her and gets distracted, and then Zed ends up finding out where they are and destroys all the statues except the Triceratops statue, because otherwise Ollie would lose his powers. So yeah, that was there. And then so Javi saves Fern and takes her into the base, which then in order to stay alive, they have to basically teleport the base far away. Also, Javi got a robotic arm, forgot to mention that, but anyway. So yeah, they teleport the base away, and Fern was in the base, so now she is, I think it was like 33 million light years away or something, but it only took a few hours to make it back to Earth. Anyway, so they're on this planet, and there's like no food, no clothes. It really looked weird, but then I'm kind of just gonna stop recapping it. I'm just kind of gonna point out the details. I thought I recapped the first episode for you. Now you can go watch the rest. Okay? So anyway, later in the season, Heckle shows up, which awesome. He does look a little different. I'm not gonna like say it looks bad, but it doesn't look the same as Dino Supercharged Heckle. But also, time has passed since then. It's also never explained how he got there. It's just kind of, oh, he's here. And they acknowledge in the show he's from a different universe. So it's official Dino Charge is part of a different universe. But they never acknowledge how he got there. Oh yeah, also, Zato apparently is alive by magic. And he uses magic to basically as his powers and stuff, and magic drains him. Oh yeah, they got new powers. They were built by Billy. They're powered by the Morphin Master's staff. They have the little boop boop boop, the wrist morpher. I don't have that. By the way, Hasbro, how do you mess up the one function that like every morpher has? If there's like something you gotta put in the morpher, you're able to put it in. Hasbro messed that up. Now you can't. I don't know how they did that, but anyway, it's really cool. They still do the link to morphing grid. So they open the little hatch. They take their orb. There's a close up, and it shows the dinosaur. And then they spin it on their finger and then flick it up, and it lands in their morpher, and then link to morphing grid, and then they're Rangers. Also, would like to point out their original suits, so that's awesome. But yeah, Fern becomes the Orange Ranger, and I didn't expect this. Her, you know how Ollie has the Triceratops, Amelia has the Ankylo. Oh yeah, she kept the Ankylo as her Zord, kind of. Nope, not Zord, animal. Didn't change the T-Rex. That's a little detail. But anyway, Fern's dinosaur is Solon. Yeah, that's a thing. What I hate is that characters are constantly leaving, coming back, all sorts of stuff. Heckle was only in one episode, and then was in a photo in the episode before. You had an opportunity there, Hasbro. Sorry, computer glitch there, definitely. You had an opportunity, and you wasted it. I would have loved to see more of Heckle, but you get what you get. So yeah, the Rangers make it back to Earth. Oh yeah, what's interesting is Zed makes a castle on Eltar, which, if you remember, that's Zordon's home planet, which is why he left in Turbo. So yeah, he's there, and then while he's there, the Rangers get off the planet they're stranded on by making the base into a spaceship. That happened. Oh yeah, they also have that dragon thingy. You need that purple dragon Megazord kind of thing. That was weird. I like that. They included most if not all of the Zords. I don't know. I haven't watched Q Ranger, so I don't know. But I do know that Scrozzle's here, so it's awesome. Also, Mucus and Slider end up actually being very important at the end. Yeah, it's really cool how Mucus and Slider are there. I like that. And then let's see, what else was there? There was that. Oh yeah, kind of got an appearance of Min. The Megazord show up. Oh yeah, it was the Astro Megazord, the Galaxy Megazord, the Beast X Megazord, the Blaze Megazord, and the Dino Megazord. Those all showed up to help the Rangers, and we get like a camera, I guess, kind of point of view of like Billy in the Megazord, and Min's behind him. So that's kind of what I mean by a kind of appearance. We didn't see the actor, but we saw the suit. But yeah, so at the end, it was really sad for me because Zato died again. He became a Morphin Master, which is a really funny detail I saw. There's a couple jokes about how tall they are. And basically, when Zato becomes one at the end, they have to make him grow. So it's like, hi. And then he also says the last line of the show is coolio. I think that's how you say it. It was said like 3 times by him. It's weird. Yeah, at the end, Javi and unnamed band members play a song that is themed after the catchphrase, "May the power protect you." Right? Yeah, I think. And then basically Ion had a vision kind of thing of what they're trying to make as Zordon, like Zordon entity in the morphing grid. And he basically knows who Lord Zed is, he knows what Rangers are, but he doesn't know who Zato is and stuff, but he can sense he's in the morphing grid, so he sends Ion back and he says, "May the power protect you." And that is what clues us off that he might be Zordon. Although, he barely said that in the show though. He said it maybe 5 times. So, I don't know why it's so important. But, anyway. Oh yeah, also, earlier in Dino Fury, Fern says, "May the power protect you." So maybe Zordon's inside of her? Who knows? Yeah, so basically now Billy's thinking that maybe Zordon can be brought back. Which actually is the whole reason in the story. Once and always happened because he was trying to bring back Zordon, but some of Rita's evil particles were inside the Z-Wave particles, so he brought back Rita together, and then Rita took over Alpha 8, and then now Alpha 9 on top. But anyway, it was really sad at the end, because it's like one of those happy endings of a show, but it's sad because it's the end of a show, and I feel like those happy endings just make it so much more sad. So I was bawling out in tears for a little bit. So that happened. Yeah. So that's pretty much my review on Cosmic Fury. I might have missed stuff. Also, I didn't mention this at all, so if you stayed till the end, you probably are a subscriber, and this is my 20th subscriber special. Because I hit 20 subscribers last week, but now I have 22. So that's awesome. By the way, I really like this shirt. It's really cool. I don't wear it often because most of the time I'm doing fan theories, and it doesn't matter because you can't see me. Well, you guys don't see me wear it often. I do wear it often, like around my house and stuff, but you guys don't see me wear it often. But yeah, Dino Fury, Cosmic Fury, whatever you want to call it. It was an amazing show, and that is my take. Also would like to point out how great it is that I rewatched Dino Fury, and I was like, holy crap, like season 2 has like no filler episodes. You think it's filler? Nope, there's some kind of story plot in there. Like there's this whole thing where Fern and Izzy are going to prom together or whatever, and basically there's this garbage guy and he's trying to build, and Void Knight's trying to build a Zord blocker thingy, and then the next episode, I think it is the Zord blocker thingy shows up, and then that introduces the Terra Free Zord. It's really, really cool. I like how they did that, and in Dino Fury or Cosmic Fury, they didn't really have time for filler episodes, so there wasn't any, which means there wasn't ever a Fern focused episode. Gia says, "Welcome to the club." There wasn't any Gia focused episodes in like Mega Force and Super Mega Force. I'm pretty sure she had zero, not a zip. Actually, she might have had a couple with Emma, but she had 0 by herself. But anyway, that's gonna do it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, you don't even have to like. You can subscribe. You don't even have to do that. Honestly, I'm just glad you stayed around for this long. So thank you. Most of you probably won't. I really don't want to press stop recording, but I have to. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.